Mikey. It looks like we're stuck again.
I'm sorry, Gus. Maybe I should just get off.
No! I'll fall! From 3 feet up, that sand is like cement. Excuse me, are you boys having some trouble? Yeah, Phil. I can't get down unless Mikey gets off.
And if I climb off, Gus will be harmed.
Fear no more, civilians. Even if a giant boulder has fallen down and broke your shoulder, be he friend or be he stranger, always help a kid in danger.
That's the official slogan of the Wild Swimming Woodchuck Scouts.
It's not just a slogan, Mikey. It's a way of life. Hang on, I'll have you down in a jiffy. This is what we in the wilderness trade refer to as your basic tree limb block and tackle.
Look at me. I'm rising up like an easy loaf of bread.
Hey, I'm saved!
Yay!
Thank you, folks. Now a little privacy, please. These boys have been through an ordeal. You kids all right?
All right? Are you kidding? I've never been rescued like that before.
It was nothing. Right up on Rattlesnake Mountain, I used my trusty rope to save a whole troop of toddler scouts who had wandered into sulfuric acid gorge.
What a tremendous feat of heroism.
Yes, it was. Yep, the scouting life is pretty extraordinary. Hiking through the woods, sleeping under the stars, shooting the breeze with Mr. Coyote.
Yip, yip, yip. If I could talk to Mr. Coyote, I would ask for his thoughts on the balance of nature.
I'd ask him if he ever ate a guy. That's amusing, boys. But you'd best leave the wild animals to a seasoned woodsman like me. Well, gotta go. I've got a troop meeting at my house tonight. I better stock that field over there for some appetizers. Wow, look at him go.
He's the most resourceful boy I've met.
And just look at that uniform. I sure wish I had a cool uniform like that.
I would fancy a dashing neckerchief. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? I believe I am.
Oh, it's you two. More teeter-totter trouble?
Nothing like that, Phil. We've come to join the Woodchuck Scouts.
Excuse me?
Your description of the outdoor life has ignited a campfire of ambition in our souls.
We bought Woodchuck Scout handbooks and everything. I'm sorry, boys, but becoming a wild, screaming Woodchuck Scout is a very complex process. You can't just show up on a guy's doorstep and expect to be let in.
But according to the handbook, 4th grade boys are welcome to join.
Well, I guess the handbook does say that. But the fact is, you also have to prove your scouting material. And frankly, I doubt that the two of you have what it takes. So how about if you two save yourself some embarrassment and just go on home, huh?
Hey, I just noticed. You're in your pajamas. Are you having a big troop meeting tonight? Where are all the other scouts?
Never mind. I'm not at liberty to discuss the issue with plainclothes boys like you.
Phil, sweetie, it's time to brush your teeth and go to bed.
Coming, Mom! I'm not gonna get rid of you guys just by saying no, am I?
I pretty much don't think so, Phil.
All right, then. I'll put you to the test. Tomorrow at recess, meet me out behind the playground. We'll quash your silly scouting dreams once and for all.
Yes, sir. You know, guys, if Phil hadn't been so nice and helped us today, I would say he was a rude boy.
He's a mysterious boy, Mikey. And who knows? Once we're scouts, maybe we'll be mysterious boys, too.
Well, guys, this is it. Recess time.
What exactly did Phil say he was going to do to you?
He said to meet him in the back of the playground so we could squash our dreams.
That doesn't sound very supportive.
The Wild Screaming Woodchuck Scouts is a very exclusive organization.
Yeah, they need to weed out undesirables. Listen, guys, I know you're excited, but I gotta warn you. From where I stand, scouting life really isn't all it's chalked up to be. See, when we were littler, Vince and me were in the Junior Adventure Scouts. Master kicked us out for that crazy scouting code.
Let it go, Teach.
I'm sorry you got kicked out, TJ, but Mikey and I have decided this is something we really want to do. Well, we really want to do it, and all I can say is good luck.
Go,
yes, by all means, good luck, boys, because you're going to need it. Come, meet your undoing.
Whoa, it's fabulous. What is that?
It's Troop 227's new applicant wilderness survival proving ground. Where did all that neat stuff come from? I packed it in before sunrise. Now you two, follow me. Not you people. But we want to watch our friends.
Yeah, you know, we want to lend them our support.
In the wilderness, there are no friends to lend you their support. Only the unfeeling gaze of trout, blizzards, and the occasional skunk.
I'll skunk you if you don't let us through.
I think it only fair to warn you, Spinelli. I'm highly trained in the art of first aid. Even if you injured me, I could easily repair the damage.
It's okay, guys. We'll be all right. In the immortal words of Edmund P. Edmonton, founder and national troop master of the Wild Screaming Woodchuck Scouts, a scout is brave, a scout is fearless,
and a scout is getting annoyed waiting around for you two guys. Bye now. All right, you two, let me warn you, a hike in the woods is no walk in the park. And when it comes to Mother Nature, whoa, baby, that old girl can be tougher than Miss Finster. Aha, how about now, tough boys? Still sure you want to be Woodchuck Scouts?
Yes, sir.
Oh, all right. Let's begin. You're lost in the woods. I'm camped out west-northwest of your current position. Here's a compass. Now find me. You found me. Gentlemen, I give you the axe. Sharp, heavy, and very, very dangerous.
Oh boy, what do you want us to chop?
On second thought, we'll just skip the axes. Instead, let's see how you boys hike. Keep up if you can.
delightful shortcut.
Oh, all right, so you've completed all the tasks I've given you, except for one. Gus, take 3 steps forward.
Ow! For the love of pie, what are you doing?
You're hiking in the wilderness. Your fellow scout has fractured his leg. Save him, Mikey. Save him.
Hey, you can't just go around knocking guys down like that. Everyone could have broken my leg. Your behavior seems very unscoutsmanlike.
Are you saying you refuse to demonstrate your first aid skills to me?
Well, I mean...
Aha! A scout never gives up. I'm sorry, boys. You were doing so well. But now, if you're going to quit on me like this, to be honest, I question your character. Please leave the backpacks. You won't be needing them.
You won't let you join? You've got to be kidding. If that doofus Phil qualifies to be a woodchuck scout, anyone qualifies to be a woodchuck scout. He said he questioned our character.
What? Why, that's preposterous.
Maybe, but he's in charge of the troop, so he's in charge of who gets to join.
He may be in charge of the troop, but he's not in charge of the national organization.
Hello, Gretchen. May I help you?
You certainly may, Galileo. Boot up your wireless web connection. I'm sending an angry email.
Oh!
You have an email message.
Sasquatch, my old elusive quarry. I've got you this time. What's this? Bah! I'll be back for you, you clever giant missing link.
It's been a week now and still no response to my angry email. Well, guys, looks like we're out of luck.
Good morning, children. I'm looking for a boy named Phil.
Yes, sir, he's over there. Edmund P. Edmonton. Sir, what an honor it is to meet you. Is there something I can do for you?
Yes, there is, Scout. I received a message that you wouldn't allow 2 young boys to join your troop.
That's us.
I suppose you have a valid reason.
I explained it to them, sir. Their character just isn't up to Woodchuck Scout standards. That's not true. They're the most characterized people I know.
Young man,
Well, even if they had good character, I can't let them in my troop because it's full.
tell me, son, how many members are in your troop?
Oh, true, Master Edmonton. I cannot lie to you. There are no other boys in my troop. I don't want any other boys in my troop.
I don't understand.
You see, being a Woodchuck Scout is my life. I'm the only guy in school with a uniform. It makes me feel, well, special. If other Woodchuck Scouts started showing up around the playground, then, heck, I'd just be another kid.
Son, does the mighty redwood stand alone?
I don't know.
No, it doesn't. It stands in a forest full of other redwoods, but that doesn't make it any less magnificent.
I guess.
Even the famed lone wolf travels in a pack, making beautifully short work of the caribou that is straggled from the herd.
I never thought of that.
These friends here, they stick together. They help each other, learn from them, adopt their habits of survival. You'll find yourself a better scout because of it.
I'd like to try, sir, but after all I did, aren't you going to kick me out?
Son, it wasn't easy for you, but you demonstrated the first founding principle of the Woodchuck Scouts, honesty. I'd be honored to share a bag of trail mix with you anytime.
I will be trusty, I will be nice, I will be faithful and good. I will not litter, and I will not throw rocks at nature. Why, it's Mr. Coyote. What's he saying, Phil?
Well, boys, of course you can't understand, but to the experienced ear like mine, he's saying congratulations, and welcome to the Woodchuck Scouts. What the? Legal tender.
You better have a good reason for dragging us over here, Teach. There's kickball going on, and my foot's getting itchy.
Trust me, Vince, I have a good reason. Looky what I found.
Whoa, pretty.
A high note and envelope ornamentation. Now can we play? I didn't call you over here to look at the envelope.
Good thing.
It's what's inside the envelope.
Don't tell me we all forgot your birthday. Please don't tell me that.
Relax, Gus, and just behold.
Whoopie wobula. That's an ever-loving C-note. It looks more like a $100 bill to me, Spinelli.
Same diff, Mikey. Let's split it 6 ways, and we're rich, I tell you, rich! What would you do with all those spackaroonies? Well, Gretch, I've got a couple of ideas. I'm gonna use the money to buy a skyscraper or a rocket. Here's the tender part. Either way, I'm doing my shopping in a jetpack.
Kid stuff. I'm using my share to start the world's coolest sport. It'll be a combination of pro wrestling and bowling I call breakout. Of course. I'll referee things from my jetpack.
Interesting notion, Spinelli, but I plan to use my unexpected windfall to help others. By researching and curing all disease.
Yes, it worked.
Of course, I'll use the jetpack to survey the beautiful world I've saved.
That sounds wonderful, Gretchen, but there's only one way I would spend this fortuitous fortune. I'll stay off my tab at Kelso's, and then I'll give Mr. Kelso a ride on my jetpack. monkey. Well, I'm a rich kid who likes to see. I'm gonna get myself the most beautiful yacht I can find and sell it all over the world. And I'll never have to document nothing because I'll just fly to it on my JP.
Classy, Vince. Very classy.
I will build a better jetpack. I'll even test pilot it myself. How do we stop this thing? Or maybe I'll just buy mom stickers. Oh, the many ways we'll find to spend this money. How lucky we are that somebody lost it.
Hey, wait a sec. Mikey's right. Somebody lost it.
And we found it.
Yep, and now we have to return it.
What? Say who? I want my yacht.
Look, guys, we all want stuff, but something I never want is to feel bad if I can help it. And if I kept someone else's money, eventually I'd feel rotten. And so would you guys.
TJ's right. It's not ours to spend, even for world health. Goodbye, bowling ring.
Come on, then. Let's ask around and find out who lost this. But don't ask directly, because some kids would do anything for a C-note.
I know. I'm one of them. How deliciously moist. Hello, diggers. Have you by any chance lost a fortune lately? I shall take that as a no.
So I imagine with gravity working against you, it must be difficult to keep objects in your pockets. Like money, for instance. Clever.
To lose a C-note. To lose a C-note. To lose a C-note.
None of the kids I talked to lost it.
I bet if any kid lost that much money, he'd be bawling his eyes out now. Heck, I'll probably do it when we give it back.
Oh, woe is me.
What misfortune has befallen you, Randall? I've lost my parents' money. They gave me a $100 bill to take to the bank after school, and I've lost it. Oh, woe is me. Woe is me. You're not timorous, Randall. I think TJ found your money. No. Could this be true?
Yeah, I found it. And if I knew it was yours, I would have returned it right away.
Yeah. Just give me. Wait a second, Sappy. If your C-note is really in this envelope, maybe you can tell us all. Whose picture's on it? Senor Fusion? No, silly. It's jolly old Ben Franklin. Didn't you even look at your parents' C-note? But it's not his money. Oh, I see. I'm very disappointed in you, Randall. Now get lost, monkey. Oh, well, can't blame a kid for trying.
I hate to say this, but it's time to start asking the grown-ups. Now, where to start?
Why not at the top?
Of course, Principal Prickly. He must be loaded.
I bet he makes hundreds of dollars a year.
Wait, guys, I better ask him myself. The two of us have and understand. Hiya, Principal Prickly.
Oh, it's you. Well, what are you in for this time?
It's not like that, sir. I was just wondering, what would you do if you lost $100?
Fireman broker. Now, if that's all you needed to know, would it be asking too much for you to leave here? Let me get back to work.
Usually, but right now, I can't dally. I'm working on a good deed.
Try to leave the building standing.
I always do, sir.
61, 62, 63.
Pardon us, Miss Finster, but did you by any chance lose a $100 bill?
Let me see.
Whoa, look at all that.
Nope, all there.
Are you sure it's safe to keep all that money in your purse?
Why, yes, I am, Gus. Yes, I am.
TJ and his friends are trying to give back money? But that's absolutely un-American. I know, but those kids are just mixed up enough to do it. This cannot, stand. Come on, girls. TJ, we need to talk. Join us in our clubhouse.
I'm sort of busy right now, ladies.
We've just refreshed our candy spa.
I guess I got a minute. Well, thank you, ladies. This is mighty nice of you.
TJ, we know about the money.
What money?
Like the $100 bill.
Oh, that money. It's quite a fortune, but, it's not mine, so I gotta return it.
Haven't you heard of finders keepers? It's like the law. Yes, TJ, you're a man of means now, and you owe it to your class to keep the money.
Class, huh?
TJ Detweiler, welcome to the good life. Ever see one of these, TJ?
The $40 million bar. Nobody I know eats those. They're twice as expensive as the other candy bars.
Well, from now on, this is the only candy bar for you. That was easy. Okay, TJ, now that you're on a bus, let's...
One of you.
Yeah, now that you're on a bus, I thought you might, want to share a giggle over those less fortunate.
One of you.
Like those kids you used to hang out with.
One of you? I'll never be one of you. And another thing, you paid too much for that candy bar. I'm getting out of here. And as I play and breathe, I'm returning that C-note.
Nouvelles. Where were you, Teach?
Somewhere I'll never go again.
The girls' room?
Worse, Mikey. Way worse. Now, what do we know?
It can be reasonably concluded that no one at 3rd Street lost the money. Looks like we're keeping it.
Nope. After school, we'll check the local bulletin boards and circulars. Someone's lost a fortune, and they've got to be looking for it.
There's bug kiss on the bulletin board. Not in the newsletter. A great big goose egg in the Grand Street Gazette.
I'm not getting any answers here.
Maybe you're not asking the right question.
What you talking about, Gretchen?
Maybe instead of asking who's looking for the money, we should be asking who in town is rich enough to lose a vast sum of money and not be looking for it. I can't think of anybody that rich. Read all about it. Easy, third to fifth. Of course. He's the richest mamsy-scramsy in town. Gee, if you ask me, this place is creepy. Gus has a point. I say we keep the 100. I mean, if it is the thirds, he won't miss it. He must have dozens and dozens of hundreds. Heck, I bet even Floss is with him.
Look, I'm going in there. If this C-note belongs to Third, he's getting it back. It's the right thing to do. to see Mr. Fifth, please.
I believe you mean Mr. Third.
Right, Mr. Third. I think I have something that belongs to him.
Follow me.
Okay, he's due. What makes you say that? Come on, Gus. Big mansion, scary butler guy. Do the math. He's probably already fallen through a trap door. Yeah, and gotten strapped into some kind of laboratory bed.
And is even now being forced to respond candidly to a battery of deeply personal questions.
I'd make 3 points about what's going on. 1, TJ has just entered a mansion, finding stuff traditionally happens in castles. 2, the street isn't zoned for human experimentation. And 3, TJ has no deeply personal issues to be asked about. I think we can safely assume TJ is receiving praise and thanks from our school's greatest benefactor. Or, Gretchen could be right.
Presenting Master.
TJ Detweiler. He, owned it.
You have something for me?
I think so, Your Sirship.
Ah, yes. I was hoping this would turn up. You can go now.
There, you see, he's fine. So, what happened? Was it his? Yep. So where's the reward? Didn't get one. He hardly said a word. You're kidding. He didn't even say thanks, kid. Nope. See? What'd I tell you? We never should have given the C back to 3. No, Spinelli, we did the right thing. And that'll last a whole lot longer than any thanks kid ever could.
Yeah,
all right.
you're right.
For such a ritzy neighborhood, they sure have a noise problem.
Greetings, youngsters.
Thaddeus T. Third the Fifth.
I say, you.
Me, sir?
You are a very special young man.
You bet he is. He's not even mad about you not saying thanks.
Thanks wouldn't have been enough. Boys and girls, I leave envelopes like the one you found all over town. But you kids were the first to try to return it. And of course, behavior such as yours should be recognized and rewarded. So I'm taking all of you and your families for a weekend of fun at Sarsaparilla Springs Action Park and Roller Disco, which I own. But before we finalize the arrangements, who wants a ride on my jetpack?
Now that sounds like the right thing to do.